Hi, Troy. I'm going to give you a quick tutorial here on how to use the organization. So once you've put in your username and your password, and you've done the security question, it will direct you to a window that might look like this, or it might look like this. It just depends. But you can see that these are your places that you're going to be going to. What I want you to do is I want you to go to the Organization tab. And if you look here, here are where your members. And you will notice that there's me at the top and Catherine on the other. Catherine Kiernan is the person that's going to be dealing with you from James Madison University. And you are down, you're on this here. I think you're on page 5. You're somewhere through here in here. I'm trying to figure out where you are. Okay, yeah, so here you are, and you're an administrator. I'm an administrator, and Catherine is an administrator. Catherine and myself cannot be deleted from this organization, especially me, since I made the organization, even though I'm not teaching it through John R. Lewis anymore. I am permanently associated with this organization. So don't try and delete me, because it might delete the entire organization. But here's what you do. You'll notice that you have all of these different accounts: Lewis Student 98, Lewis Student 97, and so on and so forth. You have, if we put them in order, it goes from Lewis Student 1 all the way to Lewis Student 100. But for some bizarre reason, there is no Lewis Student number 2 or a Lewis Student number 42, as I recollect. There's 7, 8, 8, 9. Here we go. Yeah, there's no Lewis Student 42. So they did not come across when they were inputted. But that's okay. So what you're going to do is, on the first day, once you talk with your kids, or whatever day it is that you feel that you need to, you're going to give each one of your students a username, whether it be Lewis Student 40, Lewis Student 41. But here's the thing that's important. The username is right here. It's Lewis Student with the number after it, it's all no capitals, and it's all run together. So you would assign each one of these students one of these Lewis Student usernames. And then the password is GIS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an exclamation point after it. That will be their initial password. Again, it's GIS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an exclamation point after it, all run together. And when they do that first, they try to log into or sign into ArcGIS Online, it'll prompt them to change their password. Now, here's the deal with their passwords. Okay, so here's a Word document that I've opened up. So let's say that you're starting with your very first student, and the first one would be Lewis Student 01. Okay, that's their username, and their password would be GIS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an exclamation point. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, there's no caps here, so let me get rid of this. GIS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with an exclamation point. They will be prompted to change their password. Now, here's the deal with the kids. They're not going to remember their password. They're not going to write it down. They're going to ask you, oh, I forgot my password. So you have to tell them, you have to give them some sort of combination of what they have to use for their password. I told my students that they had to put in, for their password, they had to put in their first and their last initial, their ID number, their school student ID number, and an exclamation point. So for example, if it was me, and my name is Mary Schaefer, so I would do, and no caps. So I did MS, and then I would put in my student ID number. I'm just going to make up a number. And then, and again, no caps. So it's coming in as caps because of Word. And then I put in my ID number, whatever it is, and an exclamation point. And that way they know that's their password. First and last initial, student ID number, and an exclamation point. If you can get them to do that, then you're ahead of the game here. And so what they'll do is they'll sign in, they'll put in their username, they'll put in their GIS 123456 with an exclamation point. They'll be prompted to put in a new ID, a new password, and hopefully you'll figure out some sort of way that you want to do it for them so that they don't forget, because they're going to. And then they'll be prompted to do a security question. Once they do that, then you're going to have them go to their profile. Okay, they're going to come in, they're going to go to their profile. Okay, it'll be up here somewhere. And have them edit their profile and have them put in their first and their last name here. Okay? And that will take care of that, so that you'll be able to see them when you go to the organization and you see the members. You won't just see Lewis Student 09. You'll see their first and last name. You'll know that it's Lewis Student 09, but you'll know who the student is. Okay? So, first thing you want to do, or whatever day it is that you want to do it when you're ready to start doing things on the computer, is you will give them their username. So they'll choose, and I don't know how many students that you have. So like if you have 28, you would use 1 through 29 because you don't have a 2, and you would start and you would give them the username, which is right here, the initial password, which is GIS 123456 with an exclamation point, and and then when they're prompted to change it, give them some sort of password rules that you can remind them of, because you're going to get kids that they're not going to pay attention to what they're doing, and they're not going to remember their password. Okay? So after that, I'm going to be available to you if you have any questions, other questions. Miss Kiernan is your JMU contact person. She's going to be having she's going to have an in-service for everyone in August once you get there to show you what to do, and she'll be there to help you. But I will be there to help you too, and you can contact me through email, or if you want to, we can talk on the phone. Whatever you need to do, I'm here to help you any way that you can, any way that I can. Okay, so with that, I hope that it goes smoothly for you. Okay. Good luck and congratulations. Lewis High School is a wonderful school. The people are great. The science department is fun. And Miss Sonnenberg is a wonderful department chair. She's really got your back. She is, she's a go-getter. Okay? So good luck.